Imagine it with me like this. You're talking to someone, just a normal discussion, right? You see that person, whenever you say any sentence, they have to prove you wrong. Like, let's say you're like, oh yeah, by the way, today we went to the mall at 3:30, like, no, 3:27. And then we went over to eat some burgers. He's like, no, we ate hot dogs. It feels irritating when you have someone who is constantly disagreeing with you. Like, even if your facts are not that right at first, go with the flow. I'll tell you what I mean. My name is Omar Abdul Jawad, and for those who do not know me, I am a 16-year-old teen who is striving for my inevitable success, inshallah. Understand what I mean, guys. When I tell you, agree with the person you're speaking to. Let's say you're debating. Let's say you're arguing with someone. Let's say you want to convince someone on a certain point. Let's say you want to sell something to someone. You cannot do that unless you truly agree with that person. So if you have any brief idea on business, on marketing, you can understand that whenever you want to talk to a prospect, you want to talk to a customer, you must be on their side. You must agree with them, because after all, you want to sell them the product and you want to know how it feels for them to buy your product, so that you must agree with them. So basically, let's say you're having a discussion with someone, right? If I constantly keep on disagreeing with that person, this guy like, "Yes, go kill yourself at this point. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, you're such an irritating person. You know, if you keep on constantly disagreeing with me and going completely against me, then why am I talking to you? Why am I wasting my energy on someone who doesn't even agree with me?" Okay? Start the discussion. You want to convince someone on your stance, even if they have an opposite stance. It's a key rule for power. You want to convince someone, try to agree with them at first. So let's say you're talking about a certain debate between you and someone else, and you're talking, I don't know, like a random topic. I'm not gonna make up a topic now, but whatever, you get the point. Random topic. You have a topic, they have the complete opposite stance, right? So it kind of seems dumb, why would I agree with that person when you're both on a debate? But for you to be powerful in discussion, for you to control everyone, especially if a crowd is watching, for you to control the scene, you must be smart and think ahead. What do I mean by think ahead? I mean, defend your stance and try to defend their stance by saying, okay, yeah, you might be right there, but there's also a mistake here. So be the smarter person, outsmart your opponent by agreeing with them at first. So instead of immediately getting into the battle saying, oh no, this is wrong, oh no, oh no, 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 and constantly disagreeing with the person, okay, yes, I see your point. That is 1,000% right. Why? Because boom, 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 boom. But you can also focus that if that is done, then blah, blah, blah. So at first, you must agree with the person you're talking to allow them to come on your side. You must deceive your opponent to make them think that you're with them, and then boom, do whatever you wish. That is a crucial rule for power. You want to control yourself, you want to control your opponents, you want to maintain your power. Make your opponents be on your side, and make the opponents think that you're on their side, even if you're not. Convince the world that you're with them, even if you have a different stance, but so that they can come with you, you must convince you're with them. Right? So all in all, what I'm trying to say to you guys is that if you want to win a debate, you want to win an argument, try to reveal to the opponent you are with them. Reveal to the opponent you agree with their stance, and then they are just going to lower the defensive mode, because as we said before, do not criticize the opponent you're talking to. I said that topic multiple times, but I'm going to say it again. If you're talking to someone in a debate, never ever criticize, never ever blame. Always focus on actually addressing the conflict normally and with common sense. Don't ever address a claim with no reasoning. That's not a thing. You can't just say, oh no, you're bad, and just be quiet. You must provide reasoning for every claim you propose. So, all in all, when you want to go in discussion with any person, you must know for sure that do not criticize that person, and agree with them at first when you're first entering discussion. Try to agree with them in order for them to think that you're with them on discussion, and then they basically set their defensive mode free. They don't even focus on it anymore, and then you can easily target them with whatever you want. But at first, try to prove to them that you're with them on their side. Okay? I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you understood. And as always, see you guys at the top. Bye.